Hello,
Team
this is another
deathmatch.
Damascus video, and this time it is
Let's hunt.
basically the an-94. I don't remember what this is called in game. This is what it looks like gold. No attachments, no variants. It looks like platinum. That is so shiny, it hurts my eyes. And finally Damascus. So this is my setup for multiplayer. This gun is very good, but you gotta hit those 2 shots to make it good. And the only bad thing about it is that after those first 2 bullets, which shoot almost instantly, the fire rate's really slow. So if you're 2 people pushing you at the same time, you're gonna almost always kill that first person. But that second person, that's a little iffy. So here's the setup. This is what it looks like, of course. I got the little chibi charm. And so you would have commando foregrip. I don't really see it necessary using a compensator. This thing's a beam, especially with the fire rates. You can easily control it. I'll use the factory 438mm. Gives you the most range. I mean, it basically the same, but gives you slightly more range. The only difference is that it gives a little bit less movement speed. It decreases your ADS speed the same, so there's literally no reason to not use this barrel. Triple grip tape for sprint to fire, and the stock. All these AK variants slash the PP Bison have this. Use it. It's really good. And yeah, that's the setup. And for Warzone, I basically have the same setup, but I switch the stock for the 60 round, and I switch the sight for the combat so I can get the 1.5 zoom. And finally, I'm not sure about this one because I haven't tested it, but I was using it for long shots. It was this new thermal sight that you get. It's like purple. It reminds me of the Black Ops 1 thermal sight. And at first I was like, oh, it's gonna be pretty nice. But this thing is a beam, honestly, with it. And it looks pretty nice too. And so an enemy would be heat up bright red. The only problem is that explosives kind of cover it up, so you can't see anything. But after goes away, now you can see it again. As you can tell, it's actually pretty easy, even when they have cold-blooded, which a lot of people on ground were running for some reason. Pretty easy to spot people. So, goodbye all those bush campers. It's basically a VLK 3 times with that extra Damascus part onto it. So yeah. And that's it. Gun is a beast. Not so much in Warzone. Because as soon as that you miss those bursts, then it's kind of not good. That, and you have to hit upper body shots, which makes it a slightly more inconsistent, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be top tier gun. Like, any way you look at it, those bursts in multiplayer is killer. Oh, and you can also switch to the burst, which actually shoots 2 bullets instead of that single fire. So if you want to do that, makes it more consistent, but you're gonna have a slower time to kill.